Welcome, everybody. The NFL Draft is this week. I'm Joe at the Game House. Today we'll be doing an updated version of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 2024 NFL Mock Draft. The Bucs are on the clock in a 2024 NFL Mock Draft series. We did a mock draft for them before, but that was before free agency, honestly. And now we're going to do it the week of the draft now that we have updated team needs and really see how these rosters are shaping up. We'll be using the NFL Mock Draft Database Simulator. I like it because it meshes big boards from around the internet for their simulator. You will see players fall who aren't the most realistic, but we'll try to keep it as honest as possible, and we'll be declining all trades as we go along to try to keep that realistic as well. So, for the pick for the Buccaneers, they've taken a huge hit on interior offensive linemen in the last couple of years, and I think that's where we're going to go with the first pick. I really like Jackson Powers-Johnson. There's a couple of late reports about maybe his health holding him back, but he's the best interior offensive lineman in this draft, unless maybe you have Troy Fountainu out of Washington as an interior offensive lineman instead of a tackle. So if you had that argument, I would understand that as well. You could have had Zach Frazier in the second round. I mean, heck, maybe they double up on that, but I really don't think they will. You could go Peyton Wilson. Devin White is now gone. But KJ Britt played okay in his place. I'm really looking possibly for a corner here. TJ Tampa is an option. Let's get TJ Tampa. Another outside corner could really help this team next season right away. They've lost a couple corners over the last couple of years, a lot of secondary players over the last couple of years as well, and having Tampa there would be a huge asset for them. All right, so next one up. You could possibly go with like an edge rusher. I know that's the top need on this board. You can go with the defensive lineman. I mean, Vitavea and Kawaja Cansey are there, but Cansey's a little bit different of a defensive lineman than some other guys. He's a little bit smaller, so could go third wide receiver as well. Let's go Brandon Dorlus out of Oregon, a versatile defensive lineman, edge rusher. I think he can help out and be kind of a good fit for this Buccaneers defense. Still looking for that, wide receiver that's really popping out. McMillan might be the pick. I'm a little bit lower on him than consensus, but we're trying to keep it realistic with what they might do. Let's go McMillan here. He was part of a trio of good receivers at Washington. Now he can be a trio of good receivers with the Buccaneers, with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, and really help out Baker Mayfield. Getting him at pick 92, there's probably going to be about 15 receivers, if not more, taken in the top 100 in this year's NFL draft. So that could be definitely something that happens in this draft. Let's go next pick up. Let's do Cade Stover, tight end out of Ohio State, former defensive player, getting a developmental tight end behind Cade Otton, I think could be important. Maybe he ends up taking over for him. Really showed development this past year, 2023, as a tight end. As in 2022, there were some focus drops and some other missed assignments there that I think really maybe he showed he improved this past year. So we'll have to wait all the way to pick 220. 100 picks will go off the board here, and now we're looking for some special teams players, some depth pieces that maybe they could pick when it gets to their pick again. And they're up with pick number 220. I'm going to go Marist Liufau out of Notre Dame. Doesn't offer much in coverage, but man, he plays like his hair's on fire, and he has some magnificent hair too. But he plays like his hair's on fire. He's all around the ball. I really do think he could be a very good special teams player for the Buccaneers. Next pick up, let's go Cody Schrader. He runs hard. Get some more running backs in the backfield just as another option to Rashad White. Really liked what he did in Missouri after walking on this past year. All right, Jackson Powers-Johnson, the interior offensive lineman center for Oregon. TJ Tampa, the corner out of Iowa State. Brandon Dorlus, the edge out of Oregon. Jalen McMillan, the wide receiver out of Washington. Cade Stover, the tight end out of Ohio State. Marist Liufau, the linebacker at Notre Dame, and Cody Schrader, the running back out of Missouri. I like this mock draft. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.